Hi Internet, welcome to the Troyan YouTube channel here with another rocker reaction. What are we reacting to today? Oh man, we're reacting to Loudness. We are reacting to Heavy Chains off the Thunder in the East album. Loudness, one of my top 10 favorite bands, a band that I keep coming back to over and over again. So this is per request, and I'm like, oh man, yeah, I'll react to Heavy Chains, that sounds awesome. So, yeah, let's just get right into it. So, as I'm listening to this as a songwriter or musician and really analyzing, like the format of the band, it is interesting that, Loudness is a one guitar band. But in the studio, obviously, you can sort of do whatever you want and have more complex arrangements. And so, in this case, you've got a clean guitar part with sort of like a chorus effect in the back, starting off the track, and then you've got a more overdriven, distorted lead, but it's still like very melodic, very clean in terms of the precision, and it has great melody, great bends to it, just really excellent. And so, I guess live, Akira would likely use a looper pedal to get the beginning intro started, and then he would, go over it with the lead in a different tone. So that's just me like musing over the fact that like how this is executed in a live setting. But it's very beautiful. Just all the guitar parts just truly excellent. I'm going to rewind a bit, get that transition. Ah, man, just such a great lick right there. So awesome. And the riff itself, it's, very gallopy, like Iron Maiden. So it's just, it's that great, classic, 80s metal, gallopy riff, but just with killer guitar tone. Very distinct, one of my buddies, Chris Lathrop from the podcast Pot of Thunder, which if you like sort of the format that I do here, it's like that in a podcast form. He has said that Akira has perhaps the best rhythm guitar tone in 80s rock, and I might be inclined to agree. I think it's just a killer guitar tone. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, this song is still like full of great pop hooks throughout. Just incredibly catchy, great melody. Great variation on the chords to allow the melody to rise up and just build that sense of grandness to it. And this net section is just brilliant, brilliant, brilliant musically. Rewind just a hair. Yeah, just a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant solo section. Like the rhythm behind it was so just classic loudness, just really, really great. But then the solo itself was just so it was a great balance between great composition and flash. It's just killer, perfect, awesome. Yeah, there you go. Just a great killer song. I really love the timbre of Minoru's voice when he sings. You know, his like style of singing is very different than a lot of singing you're used to in the hard rock, heavy metal genre, because he's very much more of like a traditional Japanese singer in terms of like the timbre of his voice. And a lot of Japanese musicians post the 80s, like once you started to get into the 90s, started to have much more Western vocal tones to their singing, but he's still sort of like singing with that traditional Japanese style in this metal context, and I just think freaking nailing it. Just really, really, really great. Yeah, just great. Everything's great. It's no complaints. Awesome song from one of my favorite bands off their most well-known album, at least in the United States. This was their breakthrough. This was the album with Crazy Nights. I think it's a great record. I don't know if it's my favorite Loudness record, but I mean, I think it's a great starting point for people just getting into the band. So yeah, Loudness, great stuff. Let me know what you guys thought of this one in the comments down below. Be sure to do the liking, the commenting, the subscribing, all those good things. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye, everyone.